Okay. Can you guys see my screen now?
Yes, Shreya, you can get started now.
Okay. Did you guys were you guys able to hear what I said earlier, or should I get started from the beginning?
We heard you,
Hello.
Shreya. You can continue.
Okay. Okay. So where was I? I think I was explaining what exactly do I mean when I say and talk about Alexa skills. Okay. So in this meeting, we'll be explaining you guys what exactly do I mean when I say and talk about Alexa skills, and what does voice user interface mean. But also we'll explain what's an Alexa device used for, and what are the prerequisites you need to publish an Alexa skill, and how our club will be helping students from this community in doing so. Along with that, I'll also give you guys a reason to look forward to our community's events and what exactly is in it for you. I would also like to make this clear that we won't be guiding you into publishing and building your Alexa skill just yet, since we wanted to get a feel for our audience first. And also because this isn't technically a hands-on workshop, this is a orientation event. We'll start from the bare basics, and we'll be sharing that content starting from the first week of October on our community page on LinkedIn. And we'll also be scheduling a hands-on workshops too, where we'll guide you to publish your skill by the end of that workshop, you'll have published that skill. These will be scheduled at the end of at the last week of every month. And now I think this sums it all up. Now, what do I mean when I say Alexa skills? What are Alexa skills? You can think of Alexa skills as apps on your phone. All phones have core apps already installed, like maps, calculator, clock, etc. when you buy them. So, well, in the same way, Alexa has a set of core capabilities referred to as skills. Some of Alexa's capabilities include playing music, answering questions, providing weather forecasts, all of that stuff. So, and you know how Apple and Google Play Store allows third-party developers to create apps for iOS and Android? Well, in the same way, the Alexa Skills Kit allows developers to build new skills for Alexa at no cost to them at all. And customers who then buy an Alexa or Echo Dot product from Amazon can then access these skills by invoking them. For example, you can invoke a skill developed by an Alexa skills developer named Arav Modi, called Meal Buddy, by saying, Alexa, open Meal Buddy, and that's it. That's it. And that skill would then be invoked. Thankfully, Amazon has made it pretty simple to create your own Alexa skill. Even for non-developers, by the use of blueprints. However, an actual Alexa skill developer would need to code in order to publish their skill from scratch. Now, now, I have a short clip that I wanted to show you guys that I found online, which shows how a user can do amazing things with their Alexa device. I'll show this video to you guys now.
Open Trivia Hero. Now, this is a quiz game which calls out questions and you just shout out the answers and you get to know whether you're right or wrong. And you can also play with multiple players.
How many people want to play?
4.
Great, 4 it is. You'll get 60 seconds each to answer as many tricky trivia questions as possible. If you don't know an answer, say pass to move on. Player 1, I hope you're ready because your 60 seconds starts in 3, 2, 1, go. What is the second most spoken language in America?
Spanish.
Okay, so there's a heap more of game skills like these that you can play on an Alexa device. This skill 2 that we just saw must have been coded by an Alexa skills developer, which the user invoked by saying Open Trivia Hero. This is what we call a skill invocation name. The Open Trivia Hero was the skill invocation name which allowed Alexa to open that skill, and the user could then play that game. You can also visit the link shared in the chat to watch the entire video on YouTube if you want to. Now, we go on to the prerequisites. What are the prerequisites for learning Alexa skills? I think this question many of you must have thought of before joining this meeting today. As I had spoken earlier, you do need to get a bit of an experience with a programming language in order to publish your own Alexa skill. And the most popular languages which with the developers are JavaScript, Node.js to be exact, and Python. You can also build an Alexa skill with Java, PHP, Kotlin, and Go. But JavaScript and Python are the most popular ones which are used to build an Alexa skill. Once you get familiar with the syntax of any of these languages, you can then what you need to do to get started is that you'll have to log in to the Alexa developer console with your Amazon developer account, and anyone can create their developer account for free, so there would be no issues you will face during that. And I think there must have been a link shared in the chat that you can use to visit the site so that you can make your own developer account. And when you have saved and deployed your code, you can test it out to see if it actually works. And the code for an Alexa skill can be then shared on version control systems like GitHub and GitLab as well. And also, please don't worry about any of the details if it's too much of an information overload, because we'll be sharing the recording of this session on LinkedIn and our designated YouTube channel as well as soon as this meeting ends. And whatever I talked about, will be sharing content on how you could do that from the bare basics. So there's no need to worry about any of it. And we'll walk you through navigating your way around JavaScript, Python, open source, and along with that, we'll be sharing content on how you can publish an Alexa skill. So you can totally chill for now. And also we'll show you guys how you can build a Hello World Alexa skill in a pre-recorded video clip on our YouTube channel in the coming few days. And with that, Vartika will take it over from me, and she'll be walking you through the rest of the meeting. So, Vartika, it's over to you.
Hey there, I'm Vartika, and before I move further, I'll encourage you all to use the chat box to post your queries if you have any till now. We'll make sure to address it. See, now let's discuss what exactly is voice user interface. Look at it this way. An interface basically means a point where two things meet or interact, and a user interface refers to the means by which the user and a computer system interact. In particular, in this case, the use of input devices and software. When the input devices we talk of is one which uses voice commands to function like an Alexa device, it becomes a voice user interface. This kind of technology allows users to use the nuances in their voice to make a device do some work by detecting those nuances. We all have used it at some point or the other, right? It's cool. Moving on, why should anyone learn Alexa skills and not some other device? See, the thing is that Alexa community is a first kind of community of developers which focuses on learning and teaching its tools to students and anyone willing to willing to just learn. Amazon has open sourced its skill building console so that anyone can build an Alexa skill. Not to mention that just the fact of how vast this community is amazing. You can find all the resources to learn about Alexa in this community, and this actually is really important when you are deliberating to join a community and learn new technology or not. If we have resources, then it becomes really easy. Here are some stats which gives uh, how many active Alexa skill developers are in different nations as of January 2020. You can see that India has got a real boom in skill developers from January 2019. So we are starting Alexa skill development at probably the right time. Let's discuss the most important part. What kind of activities would be conducted by a club? From what we have observed and witnessed ourselves, students like us from tier 3 colleges most probably are kind of out of loop. Most of us have no idea or a little idea about open source, GitHub, or voice based AI. We know that we have decided to create content to spread awareness about the resources and tutorials which can guide a person who knows absolutely nothing about Alexa skills to successfully publish one by themselves. So if you don't fulfill all the prerequisites right now, you don't have to feel that this is not your cup of tea or anything, because this absolutely is. We are here to take you from publishing the most basic skill of Hello World to something advanced like weather forecasting or playing music or answering questions, all step by step in an organized fashion. We'll share resources to go through before the workshop, which will aid you in understanding and following workshop better, and also share the follow-up material, which you can refer to research and understand the topic in your own time and pace. Not to forget that we'll organize live hands-on workshop where we'll publish skills together. We also plan to release blogs every week about voice based AI, JavaScript, Python, Alexa skills written by us. Rest of the community members can also contribute by writing technical blogs once they feel confident about publishing some cool skills. As many of you are active bloggers right now, I don't think I need to mention the importance and impact of blogs, especially technical, to show off your technical skills and experience along with helping others. Along with that, we plan to upload tutorials and contest updates about events which are being held globally. We also realize that anyone would need incentive to do something troublesome like this. Um, that's why we have decided that um, you will receive a recognition badge and certificate from Amazon Alexa India community when you publish a skill successfully. The longer you are a part of community, the more skilled you will become as a developer. You can interact with us online by tagging us on LinkedIn in your posts. You can later use the recognition documents as a way to polish your resume. Talking further on resume building, this is the most significant of all the things which we have talked about till now. The thing which makes your resume unique and stand out is quantification of your achievements, which many of you might be aware of. For example, when I say that I build a particular application which can be used to solve the issue of mental disorders by detecting it and providing therapy, it doesn't make much of an impact. It is like everyday thing for a recruiter as he sees hundreds of projects like these, as compared to when I mentioned that I built this application which is currently being used by 1,000 plus people suffering from mental disorders, has proved effective for them with the rating of 4.3 and many positive reviews. This is the thing which creates a wow factor in your resume. This thing proves that you are actually adding value to users' life, and it is successful application which you have built. You can be trusted with this kind of work. This shows, which obviously results in you getting hired. Along with it, you can associate a big tag name of having contributed to something huge like Amazon Alexa, which is very significant in itself. Uh, Now, let's talk money. You can monetize your Alexa skills to earn money as a developer. This may not make you a millionaire overnight, but provide you with a very respectable payoff, which, to be honest, is a big deal for a college going student. It is possible to monetize Alexa skills. We'll elaborate upon all of them in coming sessions. Moreover, you will also get to win exciting goodies, t-shirts, stickers from official Alexa merchandise upon publishing Alexa skill. In the same context, this is significant to discuss what most people use Alexa for, so that we can create maximum impact also on our resume by increasing number of users and money. As you can see here, and have probably also used voice assistants for purpose of asking questions ranging from very weird ones to resolving queries. It sure has a wide range. We'll publish some skills like these. Also, I must say you don't need to feel intimidated or lost, because we as a community are here to walk you through all of it, from hello world to most significant skills which are mentioned here. Remember, everyone is an expert in a field is a beginner at some point of time. For that, what's important is to start. And of course, the best time to start is right now. So, lastly, I really appreciate you taking out time for attending this inauguration of Alexa community. We welcome you all to this new beginning of our community and hope to achieve impactful, significant things together. I'll quickly remind you to follow our community guidelines of being respectful and professional at all times. We are all beginners here. By helping each other, sorting it out, or suggesting ideas, among other cool things, will ensure the growth of us individually along with the community. I sincerely thank you all for being a part of this community. On behalf of all my team members, we are sharing a feedback form in the chat box. It would be great if you take 2 minutes to fill it. This will help us improve and ensure delivering you the best possible experience in upcoming days, and keep the spirit of learning alive.
Okay, I'd like to chime in here. And I would really like to apologize for the technical difficulties that we faced earlier in the earlier part of the meeting. And I really appreciate the patience that you guys showed us today. And I would also like to thank you again for joining us today because we really do appreciate that. We didn't think anyone would show up, but you guys did, and that really means a lot. And you can fill the feedback form that was shared in the chat section that Vartika mentioned earlier. And please feel free to join our official community on LinkedIn, because anyone who follows our community page is kind of part of our community, because that's the only way we can host our community. The only way we host our community is on LinkedIn. So that's it. You need to follow the page to become a part of the community, and for the benefits that you can get from joining this community, you could only receive them after you attend a hands-on workshop session with us. And thank you for your patience again. So, if it's all right, can someone tell me if there are no problems with the participants today? So, with that, we can end the call for now. I guess there's no problem. So, I guess we can end the call.